This is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. We have royalty back in the house. We are joined by the one and only Mr. Carlos King.
David, I miss you. Happy New Year. Listen, you know what your shows, David, it's so backlogged, so this may air in 2024. But if that's the case, Happy New Year too. I love seeing your face and talking to you, so I'm so thrilled.
Listen, I am not happy about my show being backlogged. We are really trying to make change. No one believes me when I say that. I know last time you were on and it came out a little bit later. We're not.
All good.
Was
Timing was
that
perfect.
Are you starting with like a little bit of shade, Carlos? You're so
No!
good at it.
No, it wasn't shade. No, honestly, because I love you and I'm a huge fan of Behind Bever Rope. That was me letting your audience know that David
Listen,
is a workhorse. He has a lot going on. He does tons of interviews. So I'm happy to be in the seat. I have surpassed a velvet rope darling, and I'm here. So whenever this airs, I am a happy camper.
listen, in my ideal world, you would come on here once. And you think I'm joking? I would have you on once a week. We were just talking about Sarah. You would be the
My
additional
love.
person. So just, you have
Can you
no idea.
imagine? First of all, Sarah Fraser, if you're listening, I love you. Love, love, love. And me, you, and David need to do something together, once a month, once a year. I don't know. We're all busy. Let's figure it out. But we'll talk about this summer in the Hamptons.
You are invited. I have a great place in the Hamptons now. Like I've changed it's trust me, you are invited. Speaking of which, listen, I'm going to jump right in. Like, where do you think we're going to start? We are going to start with the obvious. Lisa Rinna is gone from Beverly Hills, Carlos.
In the words of Lisa Vanderpump Ding Dong. No, I'm teasing. I, David, I want to know your reaction. I was literally in my kitchen cooking my tofu, jasmine rice, a little tomatoes and spinach, and some turmeric. And I'm just, you know how we are. You just scroll through because your food is cooking. I saw the headline of Lisa Rinna, and I'm like, this can't be true. So I'm like you. I need to go on like the certified blue check, journalist blogs. And I was not expecting that. I think, unpopular opinion, I'm like you, who gives a fuck? Losing Lisa Rinna is a big loss to the franchise.
You think we'll feel it and you think ratings will feel it?
The thing is this, my concern is executives are making decisions based on Housewives Twitter, based on the Twitter mob who are like, fire her, get rid of her. We saw that with Tamara Judge. We saw that with Dorinda. We saw that with Ramona. I feel like social media has this power over certain executives, and they're making casting decisions based on that, but it never works. When they let go of Tamara, I was like, oh, this is the dumbest decision ever. You need, and this is what I want people to know, and this is somebody who worked on Housewives for over 10 years. You need that personality who is going to push the envelope, because what you guys don't know, it's hard to get these women to open up. So when you have a cast member who's like, I'll fucking ask that question, or I'll go there, that is a producer's dream. And on Beverly Hills, the executives at the production company, Alex Baskin, said this on Kay Casey's show, that the difference between the OC and the Beverly Hills Housewives, OC will go there. Beverly Hills keeps things close to their chest. It's very private and secretive because that's the nature of the zip code, as you and I know, knowing people who lives in Beverly Hills. Lisa Rinna did not represent old school 90210. Kathy Hilton does, which is why Kathy Hilton, Crystal, I love Kyle, Dorit, those women are used to how 90210 works. And Lisa Rinna was the anti-Beverly Hills woman. So yes, you're going to feel it because none of those current women are going to go there.
Do you think, she did this interview with Interview Magazine? I don't know if you read it. I mean,
I did.
it was great. It was pretty long. And I mean, she definitely talked about she left and why she left and her decision to leave. So is this her decision to leave, Carlos?
This is the thing. Lisa Rinna is an old school Hollywood actress. And unfortunately, and this needs to change, in Hollywood, when a woman reaches a certain age, the agents and the casting directors aren't calling you. Your phone isn't ringing off the hook the way it is for Jennifer Lawrence or Anne Hathaway. Lisa Rinna had a second win in life when it came to the Housewives. And she knew that. She knew that people did not see her as Billy from Days of Our Lives anymore, that they got a chance to see the personality. The fact that her best friend, Eileen Davidson, who's an amazing, legendary soap opera actress, even she got let go after being on for like 2-3 seasons max. But Lisa Rinna surpassed her, right? That showed Lisa Rinna that I may not be Eileen in the soap opera world, but with Housewives, which is why she said this and I disagreed, she thinks she's the LeBron James of Housewives, which is crazy. But it's because she felt that when it comes to this machine, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. So I'm saying all that to say, David, I don't see Lisa Rinna leaving a job where she knows that you, and this is my advice to reality stars, you never want to leave if you choose to leave, which I think she got the pink slip. But no one leaves after a bad season. You always want to have your redemption season, because based on the fact that this was your worst season in history, you left a bad taste in people's mouths, and it's going to be hard for you to get rid of that stain. Tamara Judge did it right by having the podcast with Teddy, because people forgot how she was her last season. And because she was so great in the podcast, they're like, come back, please, come back, please. And now she's back. Lisa Rinna is going to have a lot of work to do. And that's why people like Sharon Stone sent the clap emojis under the headline of Lisa Rinna being off the show. What did you think about that, though, David? Sharon fucking Stone?
It's like that alone is like, you are bigger than this show. Like you said, Lisa Rinna, I mean, you know, you think of her as Billy. I think of her as Taylor McBride from Melrose Place, honey. So, I mean, she is, you know, you're in Hollywood, like this town, like she has that clout in this. Look, she's not, you know, Jennifer Lawrence, but she has that, like she can get on certain nighttime shows that people can't get booked on. She's still Lisa Rinna, whether these people hate her or not. So, yeah, I think the fact that Sharon Stone even knows who you are and is like, goodbye, bitch, like that's kind of legendary, right?
That's iconic to me. Like, that's better than the booze at BravoCon.